as we welcome Rock in. And an interesting day to say the least. Another doubleheader, which is absolutely amazing. So, first of all, game one, battled back again, win it in the bottom of the ninth on Cal Henneman's hit. I was talking about this during the broadcast, Rock, is even through the trials and tribulations of this season, the fight of this team has never gone away.
Oh, it really hasn't, Greg. They fought. And today we scratched back, we clawed back, we did some two-out damage in the first, and if your team has given up or if they've quit, they don't do the two-out. We scored 4 runs with 2 outs today in that first game. All of our runs were 2-out runs. So,
right.
So they're still fighting. You don't expect that from John. So we go into that game with good feelings and momentum, and he's been outstanding this year. That there hasn't been run support for him. And so you had a good feeling going into that. Then the 4 spot kind of put us back on our heels a little bit.
Yeah, I want to ask you more about the second game in a second, but let me go back to game one. Connor Alexander ends his career and does it in style because he pitched, you know how well he pitched. 6 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, 4 walks and a strikeout, but really he pitched very well. And the latter part of the season, when you gave him an opportunity to start a few games, he really did well.
He responded very well. What he had going today, and we knew this was good for Wichita, was the front to back, the changeup. That bothers their offensive approach. He had a real good changeup going, and got them in the air a lot. A lot of those fly balls were just they're a little bit off of his fastball. That's what he has to do. He has to pitch down. He has to keep people off his fastball, and he used that changeup today. In a big way to get that done. And so getting that thing into the late innings, and then, Riley's kind of emerged as a guy that's been somewhat more dependable in the bullpen. He danced around and dodged some things today, but he got a big strikeout when we needed it.
Right. So you get the win in the opener in dramatic fashion, and then you have your senior day ceremonies in between the 2 games. What was that like for you? I know it's got to be emotional for everybody. 5 seniors you had to say goodbye to.
Yeah, that's tough. And and part of you're thinking about that next game. You're thinking about that next game. It's a little different doing it in a doubleheader. Never done it like that before. All tremendous kids, and that's what what kind of gets you is the heart and soul that those guys bring to this team. And they all have great futures. They're all going to be very successful, and you saw them all do things in little spurts today. Connor and Taylor Bobo comes up. Kyle O'Keefe gets a couple of big swings off. It was really neat to see. Weber had a really good offensive day in the first game. So it was neat to see them all contribute to that thing today.
Absolutely. So second game comes along, and as you just started to say a moment ago, you could tell it's few and far between, but when John doesn't have his A game, I don't even think he had his B game today. He looked a little tired. He looked like maybe the velocity wasn't there. What did you see?
Well, he's wearing down a little bit. He's in that 90-plus inning range, and you see that in college starters around the country. I saw it in 2013 when we had Sam Maul and Eric. They got a little tired late because they log and they pitch in so many competitive moments. To get in the 90-inning range, you're going 6 to 8 innings in a lot of starts. And a lot of times you're making some competitive pitches in close games. So the tank's going a little bit dry, but it's just like he always does. As soon as he comes out of the game, he's the first guy on the rail rooting for the next guy to pull the team through. So and obviously it's the end of John's career for us, and the draft is upcoming, and it's going to be really sad to see him go. Not because of the kind of pitcher he is, but because of the kind of person he is mainly.
Well said. Tomorrow, the finale of the season, a chance to win a series which you have not won in the conference all season long. So you have that opportunity tomorrow. I know it will be emotional for a lot of people. First, is Hunter Smith getting the ball from you?
Hunter Smith's getting the ball.
Tell us about this opportunity tomorrow.
Well, I think that Hunter's the perfect guy to hand the ball to coming off of a tough second game today. He'll bring energy. He'll bring life. He'll be a little bit animated on the mound like he always is, and that could be a good thing for us tomorrow. If he's in the zone and has his arsenal going, he's a great matchup for them. So we just got to find a way to generate some more energy and some more momentum on the offensive side.
Well, good day today, good split, senior day, a lot of happy faces out there. Hopefully we can end this one on a winning note tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow, Rock.
Thank you, Greg.
Darren Schoenrock.